Of course, we are different. We are nothing like those on the other side, that's for sure. So apart from settling this public liability at a deep discount, government plans to draw down on its domestic financing account to pay the settlement. The cost of domestic financing in an emergency such as this would be almost half of the statutory post-judgment rate of 6%. Just let me explain. Government borrows at 3.5%, but the court orders you to pay at 6%. It's a no-brainer. You better make we borrow from ourselves and pay 3.5%, and don't have the courts tell us that we have to pay 6%. So had we continued fighting and the government opted for the terms with B.I.S.L, then 6% would have been applicable. So if we may set up with B.I.S.L and say, okay, we're going to pay you in terms, the interest rate would have been 6%, not 3.5%, 3.5%. That is why we've decided it's best we pay you off and we save on the interest that what government pays itself or pays the central bank. In other words, the reason we're paying off this settlement in a single payment is because the difference between the interest rate that B.I.S.L would demand and expect and what the courts would award, which is the 6%, compared with the government's current domestic borrowing is almost 0.5%. Half of what the courts would have had us pay. Fortunately, Mr. Speaker, the central bank reserves, thanks to the country's stellar macroeconomic performance, are more than sufficient for government to source the foreign exchange necessary to satisfy the US dollar component of this discounted settlement.